All right, good morning. We are live.
You like that?
All right, so what we got moving today? GME. Okay. GameStop's coming up. Let's go ahead and check that out. GME. Oh yeah. Let's go ahead and ride this one. Our calls expire next week on that. Oh. And there's the camera. My bad, I forgot I aimed it straight up into the sky. So I'm just going to hold on to them GameStop calls. I think I got two of them. I got them way out of the money. Oh, an AKD. So I got 1,000 of them shares. I grabbed those yesterday. I already had like 200 or 50 or something like that, but I went ahead and added to that position. PHUN coming up on the day. I mean, we started off down, so we'll see exactly what happens. I am surprised to see SPCE coming up, so let's go ahead and I'm kind of surprised by that, due to insiders selling their shares and stuff like that. This is a fake move, I think, on NXT. We'll see. I still have all my, well, not all of them. I forgot I didn't stream the whole thing yesterday. I did sell 700 shares. So now I'm just kind of sitting back, and it's a good thing I did. I locked in some of them gains, and I was able to reposition that, some of it. I put it right in here in NAKD. Let's see here. Where was it? Oh, okay, right here. I bought this stock yesterday as well. Looks like it's going to get hammered. BCDA. Yeah, it's just getting kind of hammered. Go ahead and ride it out for a little bit, see what happens on that. I'm just going to kind of ride with these positions through the day. See where we end up at. I'm not really too worried. The PHUN, however, I am kind of getting skeptical on whether or not it's going to actually even perform. But we'll go ahead and, like I said, we'll ride it out and see exactly where we go. I would definitely like to stay over the $3,000 mark, but then again, I shouldn't even be paying attention to that. I should be focusing more over on this aspect over here. I'm very surprised by NXT with the amount of volume that was going on. So with the amount of volume that NXT had yesterday, I'm very surprised that we're not going up today, or that there's never any halts. It's pretty weird. We had 400 million volume on this NXT yesterday. That's massive. That's much, like, multiple times over of the flow of the stock. So somebody pulled some rabbits out of the hat on that. Good morning, though, D. Alright, so, but yeah, I'm just going to go ahead and ride it out, see where we end. Ooh, NAKD coming up. Making $60 on that position right now. We'll go ahead and just keep riding it, though. This is an easy 30-40% gain, I'd say. I don't know about from I wouldn't suggest entering at this price point. Like I got in yesterday under 20 cents there. So I don't really have a large position, just 1,200 shares, so but I'll go ahead and take whatever profit they want to throw at me. I'll probably run it up. See, I'm already up 27%. I'll probably run it up to about 50%, go ahead and cash it out, see if there's a pullback, and then maybe use that money to purchase back in. However, this stock, it has a little opportunity. It could definitely spike pretty big. It has a history of just doing these massive spikes. I don't think it ever actually went to $1,000. I don't know that, but I don't think so. That could be because of reverse splits or whatever the case. At least if it did go up that high, I'd never seen anything about it. But that would be pretty intense. Have 1,000 shares of something that's even a couple $100. That'd be massive, absolutely massive. So let me. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I was thinking it was the reverse splits, but then again, it didn't show it on the chart. A lot of times it'll have a little icon down here showing when they actually done the split. I kind of assumed that was the case, but yeah, it's pretty crazy. I'm glad to see NXTD actually, trying to fight for air. I bought 3,000 Stellar this morning, so hopefully that was not a silly move. But I actually kind of like Stellar. I think I like it over XRP, and yeah. I really think I do like it more than XRP. Oh, wait, hold on. 45 billion versus... I'm looking at the amount of coins in circulation. Oh, wait a minute. Did that say what I think it said? So there's actually 2 times more XRP in circulation than there is Stellar. So yeah, I think Stellar's going to run. That's kind of why I went ahead and switched up all of my crypto into well, not all of it, but a lot of it over into Stellar, is because I feel like it could run. It could make new all-time highs, and that'll be a pretty good run if it does. Either way, though, I think it has a good run up to 40 cents. But with XRP having literally twice the amount in circulation, we just need a market cap shift over from XRP to Stellar, which, actually could happen considering that a lot of the same people are on the same project. So if they decide to switch over that $18 billion over into Stellar, the price of Stellar with XRP's current market cap would be, around $1. So give Stellar XRP's market cap, and we got $1 there. Good morning, small town. Good to see ya. Oh, here we go on NXT, starting to break out a little bit. Hopefully we see some halts today. I have not seen a circuit breaker on it yet, and I'm actually sad to have not seen that. But I would say it's actually maybe healthy that there was no circuit breaker. I don't know. That's debatable, but I definitely like the way it's been moving. But like I said, I did cut down on the size. I only have 900 shares now. Compared to where I did have 1,600. Oh, we're already coming back all the way for the day. That's good. I'm about to be back in the green on the day. Nice. So, anyways, yeah, Stellar looks pretty good to me. I got kind of this morning, that new coin, that GRT coin that came out on Coinbase. I bought some of that, and I sold at the top. Nice, I nailed it. I just went back. Anyways, I sold it at 28. Actually, Coinbase is some cheaters. They don't not only do. Oh man, I gotta make a video about that. Coinbase is scamming everyone. They take a cut both ways. They charge you the fee, and then whenever you sell it, they don't sell it at the price that you're seeing. They literally. They sell it way discounted. I don't know where they're filling these orders, but they fill it well below what the chart says the price is. And, that's not right. You think you're selling at one price and they can just completely jip you over. And you end up, I ended up losing over $50 on the sell earlier. They charged me $6 on commission, and then the other, roughly $40 just kind of evaporated into the void. So Coinbase took that money. They're literally profiting both ways. That's so sketchy. Robinhood just got in trouble for that. Oh, wow. 3 weeks? Yeah, I'm telling you, Robinhood just got fined $65 million for not disclosing their high-speed trading firms. Well, what Coinbase is doing right now is worse than anything Robinhood's doing. They are stealing, dollars. Robinhood was stealing fractions of pennies, basically. This company is taking dollars, tens of dollars, just off of my 500, or it was a 600. Actually, when I sold, it said my account was exactly $600. After selling and collecting my cash on Coinbase, it was only $554. So it's literally $46 that they did. Okay, they said there was a $6.99 fee. Okay, well, what happened to the other $38? That's what I want to know. Where did the other $38 go? Because as soon as I sold, the price didn't change. Actually, as a matter of fact, the price went up after I sold slightly. So where did my money go? Yes, and Coinbase is doing much worse than misleading. They're straight stealing. What they just did to me this morning was stealing. The price of the coin said 28 whenever I sold it, and when I went and see what price they filled it at, they filled it at 27.1, 271. So they literally screwed me out of 0.9. That might not sound like very much, but when you think about 0.9 times, 2,000 coins, that's messed up. That's literally messed up. They screwed me out of 0.9 of a cent 2,000 times. So basically they screwed me out of 2,000 cents. Or more. That's just some literally off the top of my head numbers, but 20 or more. They straight scam. It's messed up. But anyways, enough about that. I'm going to have to do a whole other little something, because that's not. Just wait until people are making thousands and Coinbase is just pocketing $20,000 and they're pocketing $1,500 off your $20,000. That's gonna be messed up. So I think I'm gonna move all of my stuff out of Coinbase, because screw them. I think I'm gonna go to crypto.com. Yeah, because Coinbase, there's some shysters. Okay, what we got popping over here? Verb, it's what you do. Yeah, I think NXTD is gonna really bust out today. It might hit a circuit breaker today. We'll see what happens. If Bitcoin goes up, we'll see a circuit breaker. That's what I'm saying. That's why I'm that's why I was upset about it, because if they're doing that to me on my little
out of my little small $600, like $40 is unaccounted for. Well, what about the person that has $6,000 or $60,000? How much money are they having stolen from them each time they make a trade? Like, that is, somebody needs to be contacted about that. I'm very surprised that SPCE actually went up today, because there was a news report that a bunch of the employees were wanting to sell shares, like I think 3 million or something like that. A lot of shares they were wanting to sell. Probably go ahead and get out of this one pretty soon at 30%. Like I don't even really like what this company does. So I'm going to go ahead and sell like 600 right now. So go ahead and, see, there we go. They're buying them in batches. That's weird. They're batch buying. Instead of buying all 600 of my shares at once, it came in increments of 100. I wonder why that is. Yeah, so that's why I'm like on SPCE. I actually have a put. I'm just gonna ride it into the dirt. It's gonna expire today, but I could have sold it earlier when the market opened, but I'm just gonna hold on to it. You never know; it could sell off or whatever. And then I'm still holding the PLTRs. Basically, these options, they're just kind of like little lottery tickets. I didn't pay very much for any of them besides the Apple. I'm kind of getting clapped on the Apple play. You can see, I paid $117 for this put as insurance, and I did originally have 3 calls, but I sold one of them yesterday for a pretty decent profit on what I paid for it. But the problem is I only sold one, and then Apple just sold off after that. So typical. Well, 600 shares of a stock that's 20 cents, it's not really a big order. I mean, so that this just goes to really show, I think that's a kind of weak move. I don't think it's institutional buying. Or maybe it is. I think that is actually how they buy. So maybe that was institutional buying, because I think they use algorithms that buy in batches. Nice. Unfortunate. Oh man, I'm so upset about the SPY calls. I that day after we talked, I ended up buying 6 SPY calls that were expiring today, and they were 370 SPY calls. What is SPY at right now? Let's go and see what SPY is at. Okay, well. Either way, I could have sold them yesterday for a very nice profit if I would have still held them. But I went ahead and took like maybe a 10 or 20% profit, and just because I didn't want to get caught with a bunch of expiring options. I got nervous. Which that's still something I'm working on. Something we all got to work on. It constantly is just figure out, our trading strategy and just try and improve where we can, based off of, whatever happens, just use it to our advantage on the next one. So, mainly timing is what I'm working on right now, and not taking the pennies, because if you take the pennies, you'll never see the dollars. So, but you also don't want to get greedy at the same time. So sometimes you just gotta, it's a fine balance, It really just comes down to, you just gotta be appreciative for your wins and not think too much about anything that you miss. Just be grateful for what you have, and don't because I've sat there and like beat myself up over, oh man, I could have doubled what I made, or could have made X amount, or would have made this, and it's good to learn from it, but not to just go, oh man, yeah, you know. So see, that's good. You know, I'm trying to learn to do that. My problem is I see the profit and I'm like, oh man, I just want to lock it in. I just want to lock in the profit. And a lot of times I end up making my moves much too soon. I get in at great times, but then I either get out at the wrong time or whatever, and you know, still working on it. But you know, it's going. Everything is going very well. You know, I definitely have no complaints. Let's go ahead and just let this play out, but I'm definitely seeing some potential here on NXTD. The fact that it was able to come back up, you know, on heavy volume. I feel it, man. What's Litecoin at 100, 105? I'll tell you what I was actually thinking about doing. Yeah, I ended up going into Stellar, but I almost went into Bitcoin Cash because you go look at Bitcoin Cash and its all-time high is 9,500. That's quite the percentage length away from where it is right now. So I mean, not that price all-time high means everything, but if it could revisit that, that would definitely be one of the highest percentage gains of most of the coins that we see. So, yeah, NXTD's been trading this whole week on no news. It's trading on the back of Bitcoin. So, really, whatever happens with Bitcoin, yeah, see, Bitcoin's kind of selling off a little bit right now. Not nothing crazy, but so I'm surprised that this is actually still breaking out into, you know. But I'm not going to complain, definitely. Yeah, exactly. You know, never really had much Litecoin. I'm upset that I didn't buy more back when they dropped down to like $20. Back in, what was it, 2018, 2019? Whenever it dropped down to under 30. You know, I remember I actually did buy some. I bought it multiple times, and then I sold like each time for like a $2 or $3 profit or something ridiculous. Just run a little bit. Honestly, I'm thinking about getting out of this PHUN though. I'll wait a little bit, but I kind of do want to get out of it soon because it's kind of a sketchy looking chart. You know, I really try not to base everything off the charts, but at the same time, this stock when it came out, it was like a major pump and dump. It was like circuit breaker every day for a while. I remember. Ooh, what is that? Pentagon head halts talks with Biden. I don't know what that means. Doesn't sound good. Alright. Bring it up. So that's 30%. Go ahead and sell another 200 shares. See, on this one, I'm literally just going for the profit. I'm not going for anything massive. So they filled the whole 200 that time. Sell the rest around 26, 27 cents, maybe 30. So, it might actually be a good idea for me to hold on to what I have through the weekend. Oh, so one other stock that I bought, 320 call. Oh, okay. I was trying to figure that out. I'm like, hold on. What am I missing here? Why does that not make sense to me? It's probably as much over 320. Okay. So QQQ. I haven't even actually looked at the QQQs in a while. I know that's like kind of off the NASDAQ. Ooh. For what date? Hey, I think next week we're going to run up. I think they're going to run it up next week. I really do. I mean, we'll see what happens, but I feel like they're going to run it up all through until the end of the year, pretty much. 320, print that money. Print it out. That's what I say. Deposit it into the account. Man. I almost wish I would have went a little bit heavier in this stock. Honestly, it looks like somebody was dragging the price down. Because there was low volume, it was just slowly going down. So they were probably just trying to bring it down, make the weekend sell. And, yeah, this thing just might actually run. I don't know what the float is on it. I don't think it has a super high float. I think it actually does have a decently low float. Yeah, so on the QQQs, I mean, it's a pretty optimistic bet. How much did you pay for it? How much did you pay for that? I mean, if it hit, okay, so if the QQQs open up Monday really green, then you'd probably be able to flip it for a little bit, you know? Let's go see what you paid for it. 29th, you said, or the 31st? Ooh. Okay, hold on. About $100. Okay. Oof. Yeah. One thing I like to do. So let's see. So we look $10 out, and we're looking at $100. We look $10 out over here. We're looking at a little over 200. So that means right now, they're expecting the big money is expecting the price to go down more than they are expecting it to go up. But that actually is playing in the favor because the market has been doing the opposite of what it should in almost every situation. Whenever everybody's buying puts, the feds are coming in like, "Oh, give me that money," and they're pumping it up and they're eating them puts. So, I think that definitely played in your favor. $200, $225. Well, if the market will reverse, we're not on a real big volume. If the market will reverse, then who knows? It could definitely come up to 315 today if you have a good, nice, strong reversal. I don't think it wants to leave. So if we look at what happened yesterday, the same thing pretty much happened. We sold off. You know, the market hit an all-time high right at the very beginning of the day. If you remember yesterday when we opened up, it opened up at all-time highs or whatever, or it opened up at the highs and then just sold off immediately, and then it didn't reach that point until the end of the day. So this is definitely, possibly, basically a repeat from yesterday. Well, exactly, and as bad as that is to say, that's exactly true. You know, whenever everybody else is scared and all that, that's dang right. That's whenever the getting's good, because they're willing to take whatever they can get. So if you are in there, you know, snaking some deals, I mean, you can come up. You can definitely come up. Like back in March, oh, you know, like, so many missed opportunities. Don't get me wrong, I made some good money, but not anything like could have happened. Like in hindsight, man, I know some people absolutely killed the game. Like they broke the stock market. Like, oh my gosh, some people, yeah, they made out like bandits. But then again, there's people that do that on a daily, so it was just a lot more evident, no matter pretty much where you were. If you were buying a put or anything inverse, buying a call, oh, you were, ooh. If you're buying Zoom call, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Imagine just buying some of them like far out Zoom calls back then before, like just anybody who just randomly, for whatever reason, decided to have a call on that company Zoom before Zoom popped off like that. Jeez. Some big money, you know? Zoom came up hundreds of dollars. I'm gonna go let my dog in real quick. Stella! 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 My dog got out of the yard. Whew. Oh man. Yeah, PTON. You know, I think I actually, oh man. I feel like I also had some PTON at some point. But yeah, man, that would have been a nice hold. Let me go look at Shopify real quick. Oh my gosh, what? Is that really Shopify? Are you kidding? Is that Class A? Oh my gosh. Holy cow. I did not know Shopify was over $1,000. Let me go look at something real quick. Okay, so I'm gonna look up Shopify's stats compared to this other company that is in the e-commerce business, but is a newer company. 142 billion market cap. Okay. So we got shares outstanding 110 mil, 109 million float. Wait, what? 0.4% owned by insiders, 67% owned by institutions. I don't even see. That does not look good to me. I know they make good money though. Their profit is insane. Now let me go look. Okay, so I'm gonna bring this over here so you can actually see what I'm looking at. I guess. So I'm not just talking about something that you can't see. So, this is Shopify here. I'm like, huh. I'll put this on. I don't know how the sound quality is. So, anyways, I was looking at their shares. They have a ton. So now let me open up a new tab here because I want to compare it to this company. Because I think this company could also grow to be pretty significant. Shares outstanding, much less. Okay, institution 5%, insiders. Okay, so income statement. So that's where they do good. They got a lot of income coming in. This company is still very new, but they still made a profit. Let's see. AMW Investment, Vanguard, Millennial Management, BlackRock. So these companies could have already added. I don't know, but they're in it. No sales. You got purchases. Yeah. I'm going to add to that position. I like it. This one, in my opinion, could be one of those, it could be like a Shopify. And as a matter of fact, if you gave this company Shopify's market cap, it would be over $2,000 right now. So if they didn't do any type of dilution or anything like that, if they had the exact same amount of shares as Shopify and the same market cap, they would be literally $2,000. Let's see if I can remember how to do this. There's a way to add an over chart on top of this, but I don't know if I remember how to do it. It's a way to compare this stock to another stock historically. Create drawing set? No. Well, on Verb, I have 400 shares. But I'm thinking this might be one that I want to have like 2,000 of. And, here's another great part. It has no options. There's no options on it. So, that can, whenever they're added, they'll be added at some point most likely, but the fact that there's no options, that can cause stocks to run up a lot more, I think. Especially with the lower float. Yeah. Yeah, I definitely like Verb though. I'll probably put some more of my NXTD profits in there whenever I decide to sell that. Because I can almost, let's just go look at I'm going to go back to its website again real quick. No, shut up, Fox News. Nobody cares. Alright. I looked at its website before. I want to just kind of look at it again. I want to read it. Social media. Is this their site? Videos, monthly promotions. If these are real reviews, those are decent. This is all the companies they work with, I guess. I already looked at their pages, and they really don't have too many people following them. So it's almost like it's undiscovered. They have less than 1,000. I think they have like 2,000 followers. Oh wow, they have 89 employees on LinkedIn. So post-IPO equity, 13.8 mil with 0 total investors. They say they can increase your conversion rates by over 600%. That's massive. Like that's massive. So I want to see their employees. So this is their CEO. And this is how I find my stocks. I literally do all this investigation. Los Angeles, okay. Oh, whoa, I didn't even see that he founded the U.S. chapter of Innocence in Danger, a global organization dedicated to the protection and rehabilitation of children who have been the victims of trafficking. He is also a former member of the Board of Trustees of the New York Institute of Technology and a member of the Board of Trustees of the American Shakespeare Center. Yeah. Okay. So, looks like Dallas, Eric Nielsen. They have 2 CEOs. So that's pretty cool. So is it open to the public? Book free demo. So is it get started? Meet Verb CRM. I am my own boss. Enter your company's URL. I think that's the name of my website. Let me see. I might have like holdings or something. We'll see. Oh crap. Oh my goodness. Oh, why are you being difficult? Oh my god. Okay, anyways. Okay, we're not going to do that right now because that's going to be frustrating. Alright. Oh, this is another stock. This is it's EPGG. This is not listed on the stock exchange. Wow, it went down to fractions of a cent. Holy cow. Anyways, this stock right here, I don't know, I read it, I liked it, and so it's over-the-counter stock. I bought some shares of it, but I had some ideas in the industry that they're involved in. So I was thinking about maybe trying to get into contact with them and just seeing what happens. You know, kind of see if, who knows, maybe they want to buy my idea. Or give me some shares in their company. Or a seat on the board of directors for information. The GameStop calls, they're double right now, but it's not enough. See what NX2D is looking like. See how it's setting up. Doesn't look too bad. Oh, I forgot I had coffee. It's not really hot coffee anymore, but it's coffee. I didn't even look at what Apple's looking like. See, it's just going sideways still. Not surprised. And anyways, also the chart on Verb is pretty nice. This right here, in my opinion, for me, I'm not looking to flip this one for a couple bucks. This stock, in my opinion, is good for 10 grand or more. Should probably it's gonna hold it. Really would like to lock in more buying power for right now. Pretty much both of these are dead in the water, yeah. Ooh. Dude, I wasn't paying enough attention to this one. I got clapped. Yeah. See what the volume's looking like. Pretty low. Oh man, this thing's gonna probably keep selling off. But if you notice, all the big volume candles are on green candles. And as it was selling off, the volume like dropped off. So this thing literally ran from 3 to 8 in 2 days. And there's big volumes, so maybe, yeah, they're trying to get some weak hands to sell. Yeah, what they're doing is they're clapping everybody's options. That's what they're doing. They've had it real volatile all week, so people held their options. And now today they're just gonna be like, smack, gotcha. You know, that's what it looks like, anyways. The feds are, you know, sitting there laughing, like, oh, either super bearish or super bullish. You know, I guess this is a straddle market. I still haven't really gotten into all those advanced types of straddles and strangles and iron condor and butterfly, and that's a little bit too much for me. But that's, eventually maybe I'll learn all that. Yep, exactly. Exactly. Yeah. The damn feds. They got me. They got us all. What's your call looking like? Are they eating up the value on it, or you got the 320? Oh, you haven't really lost too much yet. It's not too bad. So at least the value's not falling off too fast. What you want to look for though is the difference in the puts and the calls. If the puts start rising pretty rapid and the call, I don't know, but it looks like, I don't know. Yeah, the values aren't falling too much though, so that's good. It's because you got a little time. The only SPY's options are just kind of expensive to play far out. Which, I mean, there's been times. I remember one time I bought this. It was an option on SPY. I think SPY at the time was at 276, and I bought a call and I paid like $300 and something for it. and then it immediately dropped, and it just plummeted. And at one point, it went down below $60. And I was like, oh my gosh. I didn't sell it, but then I held it overnight, and then the next day, it opened at like maybe $70 or $80, but then by about midway through the trading day, the price of my option got back to my entry point, which was around $300. I like sold immediately. I was like, holy crap, that was scary as, you know. And then if I would have just held, I actually would have made it, a couple $100. But really, it was just like the fact that it dropped all the way down to $50 from 300, and then was able to just recover just like that. I was like, wow. It was a pretty sketchy situation. I remember because it was like my entire account at the time. Third straight weekly game. Wait, what does that even mean? From congressional reappointment. Does that mean we have illegal immigrants in Congress? Is that what he's saying? I don't understand what that article meant. Oh, I didn't. I keep forgetting that you're seeing the right hand side. Normally, I keep the record. I use two screens, so like I have another screen over on this. Well, this side. I gotta do it opposite. Honestly, yeah, that's cool. My personal, I plan on putting whatever I make off of Stellar back into Ethereum. For some reason, I think Ethereum is going to ultimately outdo Bitcoin. I don't know why I think that, but it's not really based on anything. It's just a gut feeling. And I don't know. So I'm personally going to invest into Ethereum more than Bitcoin. Let's go look and see how Stellar's doing. It's not doing so stellar. It's doing mediocre. Mediocre is not stellar. But yeah, either way, right now just hedging against the dollar is the most important part because they're just printing so much money. Nobody knows what's going to happen. It's like, I don't know. You look on the markets, the U.S. dollar's been pretty much falling, compared to all currencies. Yeah, there you go. There you go. Diversify it. Half and half. Nice. Yeah, Ethereum had a nice spike. It went up to like, what, 1,400 or something like that? Nice. I've always wanted to get into mining. I never actually did it. Might look into that. I wonder how many machines you would need to really be profitable. How many machines do you use, Childress? Just like one, or do you use a computer, or do you use like an actual mining rig? Because I've always, wanted to know more about it. I know I've been investing in the company Riot Blockchain, and that's what they do. But I don't have any shares of it right now. I used to. Consolidation right here. We got a little consolidation before the circuit breakers. 1.86 today, like 1.86 what? I mean, $1.86. Okay, I got you. $1.86 today. That's not bad. Actually, that's really not bad. But I wonder how much it actually costs you a month for your computer, like for that to be running the whole time. Have you like kind of tried to figure that out at all? Like how much extra per day does keeping your computer running for that 24-hour time frame? How much does that add to your bill? That's one of the things I'm curious, but I know Riot Blockchain, they have like 6,000 or 9,000 of those high-powered, like specialized mining devices. So, that's pretty crazy. They're probably making some decent daily cash, especially right now with everything up. Oh, they're probably balling. See, these penny stocks like this, you just can't really trust their charts too much. I'm not trying to get stuck with some bags on a little, like, I thought this was like Naked, like the drink, but it's not. It's like some weird clothing company from like New Zealand. I mean, it's not weird. It's just some like women's clothing line from New Zealand. I'm like, why am I investing in some random little clothing company? It's not what I thought it was. I thought it was literally like the Naked Juice drinks. Okay, like 35 cents. Okay. Well, see, then that's profitable. See that? If you had like 5 computers doing that, then, that would actually start to add up into a modest amount of passive money, especially if you had like 30 of them, like, just, nice. Not bad at all. I might look more into that. I know I just started an LLC. Well, I still gotta actually finish that right now. I got everything registered and filled out. I just gotta finish a couple little loose ends, and then it'll be official. I'll be the owner of Yonico. So, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna transfer all of my assets to my LLC. That way, my LLC, basically I'm doing that for a lower tax bracket. Because I found out that I'll get taxed at a 20% rate compared to getting taxed at a 30% rate for capital gains. Nice. So, wow, that was very smart. I'm just using a real basic store-bought and Walmart mid-grade computer, so it probably wouldn't be able to make hardly anything. I have to upgrade some things if I was going to get into that. But if I was going to do that, I would probably just buy the actual rigs, because I think you can get them for like $500 to $1,000 or something like that. I don't think they're really too unreasonable. Come on, NXT. I want to see some halts. Bitcoin still ain't doing nothing, huh? I didn't even look at it. Nah. selling off slowly. Oh, here comes some volume. Let's go ahead and just take a look at and see what's popping up on the scanner here. So we're looking for a volume of 100,000 minimum. And we'll do a maximum of like $1. We got 185 bucks here. Let's see if there's anything that CHEK. Check cap. Let's go ahead and find out what that is. And this is, I had some people from work that were actually wanting to learn more about what it is that I'm always talking about, which is, the stock market. So that being said, I told them I would show them how I, identify stocks that I might want to invest in. They're like, how do you even know what you're looking at? Well, this is how I do it. I look on my scanner, I find the stock, and then I see, okay, I can already tell this one fits my criteria for market cap. This is my preferable. The smaller the market cap, the more I like it. As long as it fits other criteria as well, of course. But so right now, I already know that this is a stock that I would be somewhat interested in. So now I'm going to look at it on the chart, and I can see that, it's basically sold off over time. So let's go ahead and look at the statistics, find out how many shares exactly exist. So, gotta find out exactly what they do. I don't even know what they do at this point. So see, right now I'm still looking at other information. I still have no idea what this company even does. Normally I actually look at that first and then look at all this other, but yeah. 46 million shares. We got some institutional ownership right here. We got some insider ownerage. 42 million float. So it fits that criteria, but we want to know what this company even does. So Alex Ovadia. This company's from Israel, and it's Check Cap Building, so it's probably some type of debt collecting agency or something like that. Clinical stage medical diagnosis company. See, I wouldn't be interested in that. So, and that's where I would be like, no, that's just not something that would catch my. And I just forget about it. Go back over here to my scanner, and SYN. Looks good. Let's check it out. Low volume. There's a reverse split right here. See, the chart is not very attractive, but we'll look at some other features of the company. That was it, right? SYN? Yeah. So, 7 million market cap. Full-time employees, only 11. Okay. Mr. Stephen A. Shallcross. CEO, CFO, Treasurer, Corporate Secretary, and Director. Okay, so he's Mr. Everything. So this is a small company. Obviously we can tell that with 11 employees. He's about, he's 61 or so. Yeah, 60. So that's not too impressive. So I'm assuming what happened here is their product fell through, and that's why the price of the stock has went to dog crap. So we wouldn't be interested in that. So we continue on with our search, and yes, it can be somewhat tedious to do read. So we want to check out read. But this is how you do it. And this is how I do it anyways, and this is how I find pretty much all the stocks that I decide to invest in. Sometimes I use the news, but okay. So what we got going on here? Let's see what this company does. So they paid their CEO $301,000. He was also born in '61. Mr. Norman E. Snyder Jr. Got Christopher J. Reed, Mark Reed, brother probably or family member of this Reed. Okay. Handcrafted beverage in the craft specialty foods industry. Ginger beer. Virgil's craft soda. See, not that this guy wouldn't be interested. Just wouldn't be interested in this product. Oh, $1.38. Yeah. Well. Yeah. I don't really go too much by price targets. It's always a plus whenever an analyst raises a position that you're in. But especially, I never. They set such high price targets for things in some aspects that it just blows everybody's mind. And it's like Zoom. The higher it went, they just kept raising the price target, and it's like, come on, like. This company doesn't make enough. The market cap that Zoom has, it would literally take them 100 years at their current profitability rate to make the money that their market cap is holding. So does nobody else think that's absolutely insane? 100 years during COVID, whenever everybody's using them, do we really think they're going to maintain this sort of momentum after COVID? Probably not. So, I'm assuming after COVID, their revenue might actually start to go downhill. Maybe I'm the only person in the world that's crazy, but I feel like everybody else that was pumping that thing up is the crazy ones, because 100 years to take at current profitability rates to be able to make their market cap, I don't know. Something smells fishy in Canada. PT, what's PT? Pentec Holdings LTO. Okay. Well, we'll go ahead and look into it. First off, let me see something. Let me see if it's oh my gosh. Sometimes Thinkorswim is very annoying for these very stupid little things it does where you can't even. Oh my gosh. This is so frustrating. It won't let me right click on. I want to find out if I can trade this stock. Oh my gosh. I like to right click and go to buy, but unless you're at even zero, it won't let you. Like right here. Boom. It won't let me. It has to be exactly. Bastards. I'm gonna get my butt kicked by a freaking chart that I can't click on. Okay. Okay, so this is not an over-the-counter stock. Great. Thank you. I could have done that much easier in another method, but okay. Now let's go ahead and open it back up here. And PT. Pentec Technology Holdings. $42 million market cap. Okay. 10% shares held by insiders. Low float. $500 million profit. See, this company's making almost as much as Zoom. You kidding me? PLNHF. Let's go ahead and check that out. PLNHF. I would say this is probably not too bad. If it's in Vegas, surprised they IPO'd at 50 cents. They can't get listed on the official exchange yet. Let's see. Surprisingly, they're not even profitable, which that's actually kind of surprising. I'd probably, like me personally, I think it would probably be a good investment, but probably not until closer to whenever it would actually get listed. So that being said, I think that it could probably be gotten at a better price, maybe. I don't know, but I think it's probably in the long run would probably be a decent investment. Because I'm sure by then they'll name it PLNH. So let's see, PLNH. So yeah, that's what it'll be in whenever it IPOs. It'll come in as PLNH. And yeah, I probably wouldn't be a bad investment. Because I know that the Vegas, is a very popular tourist destination. I know the prices of marijuana on the Las Vegas Strip are very high. I don't know exactly which locations they own, but I've been to pretty much all of the dispensaries in Vegas, at least up until 2018. I even know a couple of the owners, believe it or not. 420 Sahara, tell them Jacob sent you. Probably don't remember me anymore. If you see my face, you would. I used to snipe people from going into other dispensaries. I'd be like, hold on. A block away, I can take you to a much better dispensary where you can get you a better product for a better price. And I just bring people in from Las Vegas Boulevard into Sahara down there on 420, and it would just be like a block down, but you get better products. So people would be like, oh, okay. I'm like, yeah, just follow me real quick. We go get compensated for that. Verb's moving up faster than I wanted to. I wanted to stay down. I was planning on buying some more. Yeah, I was thinking about going back to Vegas soon. I only live an hour away from Vegas, so I was thinking about going down there for just like a little trip, just to get, just to go. I used to have some people around there, and I've lost contact, so go and see if they're. Oh, that was loud. Go and see if there are any of the old places where we used to kick it at, and hopefully run into somebody. Got one homie there, Roscoe. Man, I miss that dude. He was a real cool dude. He's like probably one of the best friends I ever met. I trusted the dude, but he was a homeless guy, but he was a really good person. And Yeah, he couldn't get off the street. So even one time he had 10 grand in his hands, $10,000. Roscoe, go get you a place, bro. Go get you a car. You can live in your car. Pay 6 months on rent. Do something, man. You got 10K. We're talking about a homeless guy. Like I said, he was my friend, and you know, he didn't steal or anything like that. He was just, he didn't want to work or nothing like that, and he didn't want to be part of this. Whatever, you know, he had his reasons or whatever. But yeah, he ended up winning 10 grand in the casino, and he ended up giving all of it back. Oh, okay. That's what's up. Atlantic City. Never been there. I've never been to the East Coast. Yeah, I've only been to the West Coast. Sorry, I had to actually think about that. That's embarrassing. Yeah, I've never actually been over to the East Coast, but I was thinking about it. I seen this place over in Maryland that I wish I could have bought. It was really, really cheap. Needed a little bit of work, but like 17 grand for a house. Like, and it was like one of the ones you see all the movies where it's like built into a building with a bunch of other ones like that, where it's like a narrow house, but it's like 2-story, but it's like built into a whole big set of. It was neat. I was like, man, 17 grand? Are you kidding me? But unfortunately, you know, it's like a cash only type of deal. So. When you say DC, you mean like Washington, DC? So, Ogen, I forgot about Ogen. Let's go check out. Oh, wrong screen. Let's go check out Ogen. Yeah, that's exactly where it was. It was Baltimore. That's exactly where it was. And I was like, dang, man, like, oh. But you know, I'm working my way there. You know, that's why right now I'm renting, and renting just sucks so bad because that's just money that I'm not able to put back. You know, it eats into it. So, 34 million market cap. Washington D.C. Never been there. I'll end up going there eventually because I want to check out like the Capitol, of course, and everything. Man, what's it like to live in Washington D.C.? That's pretty crazy. I think that's pretty neat, actually. You know many politicians? Are you a politician? Alright, let's see here. Turn on equity, 168% negative. Not very good. Pretty large float. We got 10% institutional ownership. That's actually good. Now let's go back and look at the chart here a little bit on that. Consolidated for sure. Ooh, yes. Okay. Here's my next play right here. Let me go ahead and we're going to buy at this price. I don't even care at this point. The price is irrelevant. Let's grab 100 shares is $44. Grab 500 of them. Oh no, I can't grab 500. Grab 300 of them bad boys. Yeah, and that'll leave $50 left over. Okay. Just like that. that's my value cannabis play right there. You know, the consolidations there, just boom. It's right. Just add it to the little pop list. Let's see. I'm just gonna trade it. I'm not gonna hold it for very long. Like, I think probably maybe a couple of days. Because I think it's about to pop. If it drops to below 40, I might. I don't know. Let's see. Let's look at it on the last 180 days. See, it's just kind of been going sideways, popped a little bit, and you know, so with the cannabis industry, look, it hasn't had the big run up like all the other cannabis stocks really. So I think let me go see if they have any U.S. based operation going on. I don't even know. I know that they're a cannabis company, but I'm not sure exactly where all they operate. United States, Tampa, Florida. Let's get it. So I might actually hold this one a little bit. Dr. Alan F. Jocelyn. So he's a doctor. We got 3 doctors on the board here. 488K. So they're making decent money. They're paying themselves very, very well. Let's see what their ownership's looking like. BlackRock in here. I don't see Black. Yeah, BlackRock's here. It's always good when you see BlackRock in a company. You know that you got a little bit of backing. You got a little bit of backing going on because BlackRock is unlimited money. I mean, they don't have a large position, but it just makes me personally, gives me a little bit better feeling when I know that the biggest asset management firm in the world is, investing in it, because they don't invest in everything. They invest into a lot, but not everything. So we got a lot of sales here, 5 million. That's probably the CEO, I'm guessing. Beneficial owner more than, 41 cents a share. December 2nd. Oh, man. 2 million. Well, that was probably for operating expenses, I would say. Hernandez Joseph. I don't remember even seeing that name on the list or there, whatever. Josh F. Ooh, nice. Let's see. Ooh, nice and steady uptrend. See, yeah, if I was going to invest in one of those ones, this one looks a little bit better than the last one. Just because it wasn't down to like fractions of a penny. So it looks a little more. And it has some really nice volume going on. Yeah, I would definitely keep an eye on it and find out. Do your little research. Find out if they're going to actually IPO. They might. A lot of these companies might get bought out by big corporations. Whenever like companies like Philip Morris and all of them actually start getting into the industry for real, then a lot of these smaller companies like this are going to just be swallowed up, and they got the billions or however much they need to drop, they'll drop it. Virginia is about to vote on rec. Oh, nice. Well, Arizona just legalized. So, yeah, it just legalized in Arizona just last month. So it's definitely we're in the middle of the change. Like everything's starting to happen. So it's like, I'm trying to get money on all the directions. Like the crypto, the cannabis. Like everything's popping at once. So it's like I only got a certain amount of money. Can't gotta, man. It's like, where's the best vehicle to park this for right now? And then can I immediately take it from this vehicle over to the next and then park it in that vehicle, let it drive all the way over to Kansas, then pull it out, park it in the next one, and just keep riding the wave until next thing you know, it's like, holy crap, I'm on the moon right now. How'd I get here? Just went from door to door to door, and now here I am just chilling on the moon. Man on the moon. Burb is still coming up. I'm going to hold on to these. These will probably become in the money. They expire next Friday, but I mean, we're almost at 16, but basically $1 away right now. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do. That's why I'm going for these value plays. Like, I feel like right now I have some opportunity. Like, I'm exposed. Like, if each one of these stocks perform like they very well could, I'm not feeling so confident with PHUN though. But I'm gonna keep holding it. But if money's already been made on NXTD, and there's still more money to be made, I think PHUN, could still potentially make a decent amount. Burb, it's just what you do. That's what I've been told my entire life. Burb, it's what you do. So that's what I'm doing. Burb. So, and I got these other little things kicking off, like this little Empire Global Gaming Inc. I actually want to try and contact them, so I need to probably on my next day off, Monday. I'll probably try and put together a conversation to try and have with them. I will be right back. I need to go to the restroom. Alright. Okay, so we're already losing 27 cents. That's fantastic. I pick up pennies, dude. You take 27 cents from me? Think this is a game? Ooh. Love the plays, man. Let's see, GMBL. Gamble. Love the ticker symbol. Ooh wee. Oh. Oh yeah. Okay. You're a genius for this one. You don't need. Oh man. GMBL. Is that? Oh, no options. Crap. Because this one's going to be huge. I can only buy like 5 shares right now, though. Or, no, I can buy like 8. What's the... I guess I better look at it. I know for sure the casino industry has been popping. It's been absolutely popping. I think this could... I think you're a genius for this, you know, play right here. For sure. Yeah, let me get that. Let me get them little 8 shares right now on this dip. This little bitty small dip. It might dip a little bit more. Who knows? Who cares? Ultimately, I ain't worried about a few pennies whenever this stock is... This thing could fly. Let's go over here. Let me purchase it first. Okay, thank you. You can drop 10% if you want. I don't care. Okay, GMBL. Yeah, just with its ticker, the ticker alone is worth money. 80 million market cap. Love it. Absolutely love it. Yeah, this could, in all reality, this thing could literally fly to like $70. One-year price target $9. I don't really listen to that, but see how many shares there are. What's the float? It's trading above Enterprise. Oh gosh! Are you kidding me? Oh, hold on. BCDA, that's a loss. I'm cutting my loss on that. Did you see the amount of shares? Are you kidding? I didn't even look at the amount there. 74. Just give me the 70. 72. 72 shares. Unless they do like a share, dude. 12.9 million, yeah. That means if somebody pumps even over, that's super low. That's very low. Somebody pumps a little bit of money in this thing, then this thing could literally fly. So, let's see. Let me open up a calculator here. We'll just call it 13 million just for number's sakes. Actually, hold on. Let's do this. The current market cap of it is what, 80 million? $80 million, okay. So we'll just say $500 million divided by 13 million. $38 a share. With yeah. So with just a 500 million market cap, this thing's $38. That's not too bad. 38.46 at 500 million market cap, and that's over evaluating the amount of shares by 100,000. Not too bad. That's a good find, my friend. I like that. That's a risk I am willing to take. Absolutely, all day, any day. Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like, that's a good find. And especially, look, you can look at any casino stock right now. Look, Caesar's Palace. It's up from $3 during COVID. You know, like, this is the company I work for. You know, it's up from $3 since COVID. You know, let's see what the market cap of like some of these casino stocks are, just to see kind of what we can maybe possibly look at. You know, going towards. First off, let's see how much debt this company has. Does it have debt, or is it profitable? Doesn't look like it's profitable yet. That's high right there. The enterprise value. That's very high. Okay, hey, let's do some crazy math though. Okay, we're gonna say this thing. Okay, let's see what Golden Entertainment. Let's see what its market cap is. Just so 568 million. Yeah, that's actually kind of low. Huh. Let's see what Caesar is. 15.9 billion. Let's see what this company would be with just, well, with 1 billion, we can already assume that it's double the current, this price. So, it'd be like over $70 at $1 billion market cap. Yeah. Okay. GMBL. Let's go see what the Weeblers are saying. I always have to just go and see what those people are saying, see if anybody, because sometimes some of these stocks, nobody's even commented on it on Weeble, which means it's kind of like a little hidden gem type of the stock. It does have some comments, yeah, like soon. Like within the last 20 minutes. Wow, yeah, I'm reading about that article. Yeah, it looks good. They're in talks with potentially 12 other teams. Is there any institutional holders in that? Let's go back and look at that. Like, surely. Like, 12 million shares? Like, how's somebody not already bought this company out or something? Like, honestly, that's insane. I mean, BlackRock's in it, but they got very small positions in this company. Shares held by insiders, 42%. That's a good sign. That's a good sign also. Oh, sale of 9 million shares. Oh, that's how many he owned as of the transaction. So he still has 9 million. CFO, director, Alden Allen. Who's the CEO though? Is that the? Oh, okay. Here we go. Grant R. Johnson. Malta. Becoming an EEG shareholder. Yeah, exactly. The legal comments are hilarious. So I'm like looking into this. This is crazy. I'd like to see this thing get pumped up. Like, just a little bit of money is going to make this thing move. Like, this thing could easily be at $15 just on anything. Bitcoin Express. I like the Bitcoin Express. What's happening with Bitcoin? It is not speed. It's down 22. Ooh, it's a good thing I sold that GRT coin. It's down to 23. Okay. Anything popping over here? See, my problem is I don't have enough capital. Once I have sufficient capital, I think I'm going to be able to do very, very well because, I don't know, most of these stocks, I'd rather just buy and hold. Like, literally, I feel like half of these stocks I've been looking at in 10 years from now are going to be $50, $100, whatever, you know, it's like, I hate the fact that I know some of these stocks I'm going to be looking back on and be like, dang, man, I wish I would have held that stock. You know, instead I'm like in and out, you know, all over the place. AESE. Let's check it out. AESE. Allied Esports Entertainment. Oh, man, it's under heavy consolidation there. That one looks good, too. AESE. So I don't have any buying power now, but this one might actually been a better one to go with. Let's see. Let's see what the information on this one's like. 50 mil market cap, so it's got a little bit less on the market cap. $35 million shares, 13 million float. So, I mean, this one could absolutely move as well. And it's got more insider ownership. But I like the low amount of shares of the other one. It just means that it can reach a higher price. You know, you give this company and the other company the exact same market cap, and the other company is going to have a much higher price on the stock, GMBL. Their stock's just going to be, you know, about double the price. If not, nearly triple, actually. Nearly triple the price. So... But, I mean, they got some holders, though. I mean, the insiders believe in it, you know, or else they wouldn't be holding their shares. Vanguard Group. We got BlackRock in it as well. So I think really the best thing would be for these companies to get like bought out or something for at a good reasonable rate, anyways. But yeah, I like both of them. They both look good. Absolutely. I'm gonna add it to the watch list. Okay, keep an eye over here on NXT. Ooh. I wonder how that's affecting Tesla. I really wish I had the money to invest in Tesla. That's what I was thinking, and they might be willing to buy them out for a couple of billion, you never know. We're talking about a multi-billion-dollar industry, so if they had a decent fan base and, they could add it to their existing fan base, just to even eliminate the competition, they might be willing to pay that $1 billion. I really wish I could get, Tesla, though, for the long run, because I think Tesla's run has only just begun, surprisingly. There might be a better price point, but I don't know. Maybe I would say probably not. If only temporary. I don't know. It's hard to say. I don't even like Facebook. Dang. Wow. And what about the value, though? How much has the value changed? Like, I know the amount of share that you had went up, but how much did the value change? I know you gained value. You had to have. Is it lagging really bad? Because it's showing me on the bottom that I'm skipping frames and stuff, so. Dang. See, that's awesome. That's not bad at all. Give me just a quick minute here. Let me Okay, good. Well, it's weird because it's telling me that it's skipping. Well, if it's not, it's not. So that's good. All right, it better not be because I pay $100 a month for this dang internet, And sometimes I'm not so happy with it here lately. It's like they think that they can just slow down my internet or something. I'm like, heck, I'm supposed to have like 300 megabytes a second. There shouldn't be no delays in anything, for that type of speed that they're saying I'm supposed to get. Yeah, I shouldn't have to wait for nothing. But I know whenever I first got my internet, I could download something that was like 30 gigabytes very quickly, and now it takes me like hours. So it's like, I think they did actually slow down my internet, and I've been meaning to call them for like the last like several months, because it's been a noticeable change in the speed of my internet, but yet my bill hasn't been down at all. It's like, I'm still paying the same, but my internet is slower. It's like, hold on, how exactly does this work? No, I absolutely don't blame you. And, honestly, even that little fraction of a share could turn into over 1,000. Actually, I would say it's almost guaranteed at some point to be worth a couple of thousand, because I think Tesla eventually is going to be one of those stocks that's very expensive, like very expensive. We'll see what happens though. But if they start taking resources from other planets and stuff like that, and they say the sky's the limit, well, what if they're just they're busting through the sky, so there's like no limit at all. They say the sky's the limit, well, they went past the sky. So it's like, Ooh, yeah, I imagine. Yeah, you got 5 different internet connections going on. See, mine shouldn't be like that. I'm the only one here. It's just me. So it's kind of weird. Dang, 5 kids. Man, you got your hands full. Oh, man. Excuse my smoking there. It's not cigarettes. Yeah, exactly. So it's like, if he starts going there and finding some type of crazy resources that don't exist here on Earth, like, when he starts colonizing Mars, and basically Elon Musk becomes the owner of Mars, yeah, I think Tesla could become like a $10 trillion, $20 trillion company. It's like, whoa, hold on. This company has more GDP than half the world, and it's like, yeah, they're creating more wealth for the world because they're bringing stuff from other places. So I can see it. I can really see it. If they don't end up splitting off their space exploration apart from Tesla and leaving Tesla as the autonomous vehicle selection and all that, and then splitting SpaceX into its own entity, they might. I don't know. I don't know how that's going to work. But if they did that, a lot of times what they'll do is they'll spin it off where you'll get both shares. Yeah, exactly. Like, they might just find some entirely some new type of metal that's lighter and stronger, or it could be like something that's prettier than gold. Yeah, exactly. You never know. So it's like, that's what people are betting on. That's why Tesla, it just goes higher and higher and higher. It's because, like, we're in the complete unknown with Tesla. Like, there's other companies too, but Elon Musk is a pretty influential person. Pretty much, he's everybody knows who Elon Musk is. So, like, a lot of people don't even know that Elon Musk is the one who invented PayPal. I mean, it wasn't named PayPal, but Oh, really? I did not know that. So when people are betting on Tesla, they're just betting on just Tesla, the vehicles. Well, maybe eventually at some point Tesla will be the one generate or building the rockets. Yeah, exactly. I mean, Tesla's massive. Either way, maybe one day they'll take SpaceX public, but probably not. They probably won't ever need to. PayPal's allowing crypto? Really? Interesting. I didn't even know that. See, I'm like, man, I haven't been paying too much attention to the actual news. I'm going to have to look into that as well. So they're accepting crypto. That's powerful. NXTD, come on. I might ought to hold on to this one for a couple of weeks, but really just I want to lock into the games and move on. But I don't know. Something about NXTD as well. I've been trying to find some information about it. Let's see. See. Okay. That's cool though. Either way, it still shows. I mean, if you can even convert it, like accept crypto and then convert it to cash, I mean, that's just as good. We're at 69 mil volume today, so we're on light volume compared to yesterday. So let's go right here. I heard something about digital insurance. 30 full-time employees. They're a security company, so I don't know. They don't even, they're like, no, you can't even see their financials. We're not allowing that. Oh, there they go. Oh, so there is a digital insurance company now. See, I thought NXTD was getting into that, but I can't find anything about it. I haven't seen anything about it. What's Lemonade? By Bill. Jeez. Okay, then compare that to NXTD's market cap. I mean, let's see. Let's see what we got going on here. I'm trading slightly above their enterprise on that. I don't really. Okay. For such a large market cap, or for $5 billion, it actually has a small float, so it could run 29. Yeah, it's got a good amount of insiders and institutions. It's got a lot of shorts. A lot of people are shorting it in November. They were shorting it in November, so yeah, they got they got eaten alive. They're probably shorting it from right here too. Nice. Yeah, that's crazy. They just IPO'd apparently. Well, it's definitely like, is there options on it? There is options. Expensive as hell options, but there is options. Yeah, their options are too pricey. I wouldn't. Let's stay away from that. I am not trying to get clapped in a big way. I mean, the insurance industry is huge, though. I mean, if they have, like, if they're the first of their kind, then, I mean, this thing could fly to 50 to 100 million. You never know. Or billion, I should say. Alright, let's go back over here. And so they're losing money, apparently. But that doesn't mean really much. Let's look at the institutions that are holding it. I'm sure it's, JP Morgan, SoftBank. SoftBank's got a 20%. They got 13 million shares. Wow. Bailey Gifford and Company. BlackRock. Wells Fargo. I mean, Vanguard U.S. Growth Fund. Yeah, I mean, it looks like this thing's on its way up. Yeah, that one looks pretty good as well. Yeah, it's not really small cap anymore. I mean, I guess it's still maybe to some people, but 5 billion, you know, that's getting there. That's getting there. It's been moving though, that's for sure. Well, I'll just add it to my micros because they have it in the small cap list, so I'll just add it there anyways. Want to keep an eye over here on NXTD in case anything crazy happens. We're starting to get some volume spikage, looks like. Oh, wow. Alabama State University enlists COVID fighting drone to disinfect campus. So, that's cool. You got little drones flying around with spraying disinfectant. One of them things gets infected with COVID and they just fly around the campus infecting everybody with COVID. Here you go. COVID spray for everyone. Oh, God. Significant headway made. Oh, facing a midnight deadline. Right? Like, I better not see no dang drone flying by my house. Like, if it's on my property, then it's not authorized. So, you know, if I can shoot a person for coming onto my property, then I can shoot a drone for flying over my property. And if it's above my airspace, then within a reasonable accommodation, then it is, you know, it's being taken out. UFO down. Invading my personal airspace. Yeah. I hate to see that, but at least I cut. Oh well. Can't win them all. Huh, already up on that by $1. 170%. Man, if only a person had known, could have just bought a ton of those, spent like $1,000 on those. Yeah, I didn't see nothing. Like, I was flying over, I stepped outside, there was just this drone laying there. And I might have kicked it a time or two, but, you know, I didn't know any better. It was already broken. I was trying to pick it up with my feet, repeatedly stomping on it. I thought it would stick, but for some reason it wasn't sticking like it should have stuck. I hate how TD Ameritrade's set up, honestly. Like, it's just so annoying. I like the way some other platforms, I mean, I know it's more advanced, but still, they could have some better interface for, you know, better organization. Like, I have to, every time I buy more stock, I have to move it, and it's just really annoying. Yeah, I was hoping to be able to turn my profits on NXTD into verb. I gotta turn my nouns into verbs, you know what I mean? If you can turn your nouns into verbs, then, you know. Turn your nouns into verbs. At that point, it just means you're doing everything. You know another stock that I find, this one, it pays a dividend too. It barely moves. I've been watching this stock since around this time right here. Like, it just barely moves. And anyways, they pay a pretty decent dividend compared. They pay like a 3.5% dividend, and they don't ever miss a payment according to what I've looked at. And so, anyways, that's pretty cool. So I might, you know, if I had enough to have like say 10,000 shares, where it was enough to actually get a decent little check, you know. I mean, this is a multi-billion-dollar company, believe it or not. Even though it's only $4.89, this company's like $13 billion on their market cap. So it's like, but there's a ton of shares. There's literally like, what was it, like 2 billion shares or 1 billion, or it was a lot. It was over 1 billion. I was like, oh man, it's a lot of shares. If anything were to ever go wrong, man, this thing could just drop tots. But you know, you can see from the price action, it's even look in the real estate crash of 2008, 2009. I mean, yeah, it fell hard, but it didn't go bankrupt. It came right back, and it's been consolidated for years. But yeah, it's a property development company. But anyways, yeah, that's what I've kind of watched for a long time. But it's like I said, it's just never really moved much. I did think about buying it back around here. I did see it under $4, so I was like, yeah. All right, man. Appreciate you coming in and talking. I'm probably gonna go ahead and end the stream as well. I've been here for about 2 hours and 16 minutes, so it's about time for me to go make me another pot of coffee. I got me a few hours left here, so anyways, yeah, it was good talking to you, bud, and pleasure sharing ideas. I think we definitely have some pretty good opportunity. So yeah, I'll probably do another stream on Monday. Not really too much to do on the weekends, so all right. Have a good one, and see you later. Whoever the other one person is,